The award this year goes to Goodyear Tire, and accepting it is Dean Testa, Knowledge Management Officer.
Thank you, Dick, and on all the others editors here at KMWorld. I'm honored and excited to accept the KMWorld Award on behalf of all the Goodyear associates worldwide. It truly is a tribute to our entire organization, because even though these KM programs that we implement build capability, it's really, the real, in reality, comes from our knowledge workers across the organization that deliver results. And at Goodyear, we have this vision that the organization's collective knowledge is at everybody's fingertips, and they use a healthy balance of collect and connect behaviors to ensure that we're making better and faster decisions. So we set it up from the beginning to be about being real. So our belief is that if we develop and inspire associates, they will provide sustainable value to the company. In 2010, we started this journey, and we looked at some business needs and that KM could have a positive impact on. The resulting processes, in summary, are our knowledge network mapping and mask method in order to ensure that our experts' knowledge and know-how is transferred to our nextperts. Our ACE lessons learned process to make sure we share what we learn. Our knowledge sweeps to find what people need, so we start all of our new projects with what we already know. Our knowledge networks are strong, such as People Finder and our process and technology councils. They're really robust communities. And something we call KM Learning Labs and Co-Labs, which is a really an interactive and learning and teaching. So all these have actually helped result in a truly collaborative, global, and cross-functional innovation network. 3-month faster ramp up for new associates to competency, and a 50% reduction in product design cycle time. It's also important to note that KM alone has limitations, but if you integrate it in with other processes, then you can really maximize value in your organization. This cooperative and collaborative approach ensures that knowledge-based processes are woven into the fabric of how people actually do their work. And I really wish that my counterparts in IT, project management, lean operations, talent management, and my functional KM champions could be here with me today to share in this moment, because without them, this would not be possible. We started this journey about 6 years ago, and as you all know, it's challenging and exhilarating, sometimes daunting and discouraging, but it's well worth the effort. And I know there's many of you here that have helped me along the way. I'd like to share with me your learnings. I'd like to share some quick ones that we came up with over the last 6 years. First, adoption of KM begins with active leadership participation. Secondly, recognize your knowledge workers. That's how you sustain your success. Third, don't be afraid to change your program along the way. In fact, KM is quite often a change initiative itself. And find a way to demonstrate value that makes sense to your organization. I know it's not easy. I've been there, but it is necessary. And one thing that we really leverage, we look to our young for ideas and inspiration, and we look to our experienced for wisdom. And last but not least, get out there and collaborate with others. Reach out to thought leaders. Get out of your organization into other sectors, into other industries. Share your challenges, your ideas, your successes, your failures. In short, use KM to do KM. As one of my esteemed mentors, Dr. Denise Bedford, would say, eat your own dog food. So I'd like to conclude with a sincere thank you to KMWorld, KM practitioners everywhere that have helped us along the way. Thank you for recognizing how our KM processes have delivered real business value thus far, and for inspiring us to strive for even more in the future. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for inviting me. Me too.